What's up, inner tubers? Let's go play some video games. Alright. Look at that. Our belly and our bladder are full. I gotta pee so bad. Alright, so it's day 17. Yep, some time has passed. We got tons of stuff coming out. I've switched over to frames, but I was a couple seconds short, so I added that lump of coal. That's what you're seeing there. We are cranking this. We're still working on spitting that poo dirt out. Just doing what we can do along the way. Over here, we got tons of frames and ramps and some more ramps coming just to have plenty on hand because we're going to use a lot of the concrete. Oh, I don't remember what was burning in there. May have been chairs. So we're starting to get a little bit of a stockpile of some concrete and some rebar frames. And let me tell you, these rebar frames, I had about all 500 of this stack put down and then had to pick them back up. Let me show you what's going on out here. Alright, so this has gotten bigger. I think I had this set out however big this thing was. I think it might have been 5 by 5 or something, and it was going out I think 11 or 12 blocks, and it was stacked 3 high, and I had done the complete square on all 4 corners and then decided to pick it up. Spoiler alert, we've started a tree farm. Alright, so I've learned some things about this wire tool, and commenter Andy, I believe it was, mentioned that my problem here, let's break this. Can we just break it? How about if I just pick this up? That'll break it, right? Haha, get broke. Alright, so let's put this back. So what I was doing before, gotta keep our eyes out, man. Damn, we get a lot of hordes. And we'll probably get some witches too. They've been popping in. So if I do this, I could probably connect that from right here. But what I had done was I went here and then it turned red and I can't connect it. But if I back up just till it's white, bing, connected. So I did some testing. I spaced these things out and I kept trying to figure out what is the maximum distance that you can actually span these things. And turns out, if I remember correctly, these are 16 blocks apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and a 16. So with 14 blocks in between, which meant that I was thinking I was going to have to keep this corridor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, meaning wall here, and then so that's if I was, so I could put a post here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I don't have to keep them narrow because we can span a full 16 blocks. And then that got me thinking on what we were doing here with this molehill thing. I kind of arbitrarily put these things where I did put them. And then I started doing some thinking. I started using my brain. I brained hard on it. And just started to find the spots. So I think, let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so that's 16. Wait, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Counting with KingWingit. Takes us right here. Which leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks from the end at both ends, because these, if you remember, those two are the center, and if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're right on that side. So then if we get 8 there, so that's centered, which puts us 8 blocks off of the side there. So then I started to do this side, and I'm like coming out from there, and then I went, wait a minute, if I do this one 8 from there and then this one 8 from there, then this one can turn the corner. And then we just move it into this layer right here. These are all 16 apart. I've already counted them. And then we go over here. And if I did this correctly, and then we keep counting them out, we're going to land right back where we started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's this one. Yes? This one. So I'm just doing too high. This is just marking things out. And then in theory, we only have to count 8 off of that one. But let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom. And a bing. Wandering hordes. Roaming hordes. Just you. You look lonely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Booyah. And then this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Booyah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that might have got misaligned. Yeah, it goes here. And then we can just run out over here. Leave the 8 blank spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it goes there. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Booyah. And then this should line up with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Look at that. Symmetry's awesome. I'm a fan when things work out all even Steven. It has me believing that we won't have to be leaving. I'm all out of words that rhyme with that. So these little molehill nipples, we're going to put them where these are. Now, one problem I'm going to have is you have to be able to see it to make the connection. So I will have to pick that up so that I can see it before we do this all in. And it's probably going to create a problem because I saw on someone's video that after these do, you know, so much damage to the Zombinos, these things, they fail. They don't break and go away, but they need repairing. They're not permanente and indefinite and work forever, much like spikes. They degrade over time as they do their business. But and I think I've alluded to it, I may have even said it, we're gonna there's gonna be a whole underground tunnel network under here. So that block right there is gonna get replaced with one of these concrete quarter blocks. We will do that, and then even if it does break and they do somehow manage to get in there, they can't fall through, and then we can reach up and do our repairs, and maybe we might still be screwed on reconnecting if we have to reconnect. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. We might from time to time actually have to break out a piece. Well, here's a question. Let's see. So that would be equivalent of being right there. Okay, so that frame represents this ramp, which blocks the view. Now, let's try something. I got an idea I want to test. We put that there. If I go central-ish, can I get somewhere where I can see them? Can I see it? I cannot see it. Maybe. Oh, timber. What I'll have to do is do something like this that would just be like a temporary scaffoldy kind of thing. Let's make a way for us to get up there. Now, if I went like a soap, clicky clicky, and I go up and I climb up some temporary stairs, okay, I come over here. Oh, it's red. Dang it. How far can we go while it stays white? Here. Can I see it? Dang. Shoot. All right. Oh, whoopsie. I made it oops. All right, so that might create a problem. But I guess that's a problem that we can deal with when we get to it. Yeah? Yeah. Let's just hope for the best, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Worst case scenario, we just have to come out here and we break one of these out. And if we have to do that, then by that point, we can do it. So something else that we got to do. So that means that these are in the wrong spot. We're going to pick all these back up. And you. That means you and you and you and you. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. It looks like some kind of spiky trappy thingy. This whole grass area, I want to put it, I'm trying to decide. I'm very conflicted. Do I want to do the whole thing as cobblestone? That's the cheap answer. But it's not a long-term answer, because then we'd have to, or flagstone I mean, because then we would have to upgrade it to cobble and then eventually to concrete. Or do I want to just commit and do this whole floor in concrete? I just answered my question. I don't know if any of you guys saw the Lich Learning series. I do not want to overcommit to concrete. We're going to do this whole floor, and we'll pick at it, is going to end up as flagstone. That is going to be a thing. So this whole top layer is going to get dug out, replaced with flagstone. So these aren't that big a deal. These nipples will have to come out. They sure look cool though, don't they? Too bad there's no function for that. That would make a nice aesthetic look on the top of like some kind of evil tower though. We could put Sauron's eye or something on there. Ooh. It's more of a ghost sound than a Sauron sound. But you get it, you feel me? Wait, stop feeling me. You have to get my permission. You need my consent. Yeah, that's slow. Alright, so let's move on. Let's look around. I want to show you guys kind of what I've been doing. I didn't really leave this area. I didn't do any looting, but I just grabbed all of our pine seeds. I think they were pine seeds. Yeah, these look like pine trees. And planted them. There's like 48 of them. And that's as close as you can put them together. That's our horde house back there. So that's a thing. Mr. Diaz, can you just stay over there? Alright, you come over here. And let me hit you with this. Bang. Get dead, stay dead. Thanks for the mechanical. And I spent one night and I tilled every spot of this. And that takes a lot freaking longer than you'd think. Holy bananas. So this, I think this is potatoes. I just did a bunch of potatoes, some goldenrod, some coffee. We had one yucca and then some corn. And then I was running after an airplane drop yesterday, and on the way back I found another potato patch and just picked them all up and turned them all into seeds. So these are potatoes as well. There's no poo dirt out here, but at least we'll start to get, instead of only getting one and not making any profit, you know, one potato seed will now give us 2 potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato. That could be a fun title. 1 potato, 2 potato. But I think what I want to do now, oh man, this is a big project. What have I got myself into? All right, so another concern I've had, let me mock this up again, just briefly. And I don't know that these will be the sizes. I realized that this thing needed to be bigger because, you know, there's going to be, this is representative, these right here. So this will be a concrete wall. This will be like these poles. These kinds of things. We can just make a couple. No, we can make one. Okay. And I haven't committed any of this because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. So if we rotate this, so this will be kind of like that, and it'll go all the way across. And then there'll be another row at this level that sits on top, and that gives us all of that view. So we can still shoot down this corridor, even fight through this corridor. But what has occurred to me is if we have this wall, you know, there's periodic holes, like that's a hole where there's a shotgun turret. That's a hole where there's another one of those electric fences. And then a wandering horde, we're out and about just doing whatever. A wandering horde comes this way, and they're just, because they seem to path to you or towards you, they walk and they're going this way, and then they like, ugh, we hit the wall, but we want to go that way. They just bang, bang, roof, roof, and they bark like dogs, and then they beat it up, and then they just keep going about their way. They go over here, and they're like, no, we want to keep going that way. Bang, bang, let me out, and then they keep going. So I've been thinking that while I think that's a cool horde fighting area, it's not gonna make for a good base because it's just gonna continuously get destroyed by roaming hordes. So an alternative that I've had, or that I've thought of, is don't use those. Just don't use them. Leave this open. Let them pass through. But now that I'm saying that, oh, there she is. Did you see her? I found out if you stay far enough away, she never really summons anything. But if she gets close enough, oh, got her. You got to lead her like a duck. Oh, that wasn't a good one. Oh, that felt good. Wait. Take that, lady. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, see, she likes it. She wanted to go check it out. I didn't even mean to shoot that arrow. Alright, she's not dead. Don't fall for it. Take that. Take that. Oh. She's moving on. Ready now. Bang. You gotta reach out. Oh, I keep shooting arrows when I don't mean to. Oh, I think that might have gone over her head. That was too adult a joke. Oh, that's her I'm hearing. Where's she going? Haha! Take that. Ooh. We took her leg out. Where is she going? She's tough. Think that went too far. Dang, I think we just took off another limb. I didn't mean to shoot that arrow either. I'm having mouse troubles. Hey. Has she got no legs? Looks like we took both her legs off. She's tenacious. She got tired. Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back. There it is. Alright, and see, no horde. You just gotta be patient, and you gotta have that long distance aim, boy, I tell you. So anyways, I think if we decide not to put the bars, then this becomes a terrible horde fighting spot. Which means maybe that's a terrible idea, or maybe this can't be our base. But we've already made this our base. So maybe this kind of thought that I had needs to go somewhere else, which would create a bit of a pickle because I don't have a plan B for what to do here. This is what I had in mind. And then, yeah, I mean, this was the only idea I had. I'm not sure. I could use some feedback. Yeah, I need some advice. How long have I been running my mouth? Wow, I've been running it for a good while. We haven't done anything. All I've done is talk to you. Hey, what made that noise? I thought I had everything turned off. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I thought I had this kind of sorted out, and I think, like, it's either gonna work for Horde Night or it's gonna work for roaming hordes. I'm not sure how to deal with both. Unless, I mean, yeah, in theory, the roaming horde is far fewer zombies than a Horde Night, than a Blood Moon horde. But, you know, because of the power draw, I wasn't envisioning this as the kind of thing that is powered up 24/7. So here's where my head was at. Let me mock up some more of this real quick. This was going to be 3 tall, and then maybe even 4, because then there'll be like a roof, and it will not be on fire. Is that joke worn out yet? All right. So there's this. And then probably across the top, we'll either have some iron bars. Oh, there they are. Or possibly, do we have any cocktails? Probably not iron bars. We'll probably do the quarter blocks so that we can walk up there and still reach through and kind of reach down to the ground and loot. This was going to be much easier to explain when everybody was, or when I was still there and I could assemble a couple of things. How about you guys? Can you guys catch fire, please? That would be helpful. Thank you. Be on fire. Good zombies. Let's get this batch. I wonder if that'll double fire some of the folks that did not get caught. Did we catch them all? We did. Look at that. They're dropping like hot flies. Bunch of screaming alphas. Hey! No! Damn you, lady. Damn it, Big Mama. Just these big ones. Ooh. What kind of jelliness was that? That was freaking awesome. I want a Molotov cocktail trap. Like a flamethrower. Do we know that? Alright, look at that. We got Smorter today. Let's quickly run through all this. I don't care about that sandwich. But I'm going to clean your body up and your sandwich will interfere. So we're going to toss it. Thanks for the cash monies. Yes? No. And nope. Nope. Cotton? No. We got plenty of cotton. More cotton than we're ever going to need. Ooh, yeah. Wait, toss that, take that. How about you? Yes, please. Thank you. Cash monies and some brace. Take that brace. Ooh, what we got? Drunk and disorderly. I think I remember that one as one that I didn't know if I would ever actually attempt. But that was before I started doing Let's Plays on the YouTube. And that could make for some good comedic content. So, let me finish this. I'll clean this up off camera, as it were. Uh-oh, dogs are going bananas. I heard the girl dog took off. She's shredding down the hallway. I think a neighbor dog's barking or something. So anyways, so we were saying, as I was saying. So this has a roof on it, right? And then this is not to scale, but you know, it's a big square space. You know, this is not a square, but you get the gist. So there's like this room here that's just this void because we fill this wall in, you know, all the way up to that height. And then we have a hatch that we access from here. So we've talked about there's turrets that are shooting across this space. There's electric traps going across. Eventually maybe we have some blade traps in here. We have some barbed wire, some spikes, some whatever we do. to make this a kill corridor. But all of the electronics that we're using in here, they're all on a switch that is on this frame right here, on that frame, on the bottom block. And they're on this face that we're looking at that does that one. And then over here, this would be like so. And then on the bottom of this face, excuse me, is this corridor. Maybe I should drink some more carbonated adult beverage so I can hiccup more. I mean less. Delicious. All right, so the reason it's on the lower frame, but it faces that corridor, right? All right. And then here, here, and here are ladders, so we can run up and we can jump and get up there and then get into this room and do whatever we do in here. What that is, no idea. Hatches do let sunlight in, so this could potentially be, you know, farm space. It could be maybe this outside ends up not being a concrete wall. Maybe we do the outer wall of pillar 50s, and then if we want, we could come over here and kind of smack a fool from here. I'm not sure. But so what I was getting at is that this is a switch. So, you know, this whole giddy up is not powered all the time because, you know, if the horde's coming from over there, this is the only kill corridor in question. So this is the one that we turn on. Power the fences, power up the turrets. And then there'll also be, you know, wherever the center is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know, maybe there ends up being 2, you know, up high, you know, maybe recessed a little bit so that we can still be here or something. We'll have to sort that out, or maybe it's up on a shelf. But there's, you know, also just some guns that are firing in this direction. But all of that is powered off of that switch. Generator goes to that switch goes to all the relays that powers everything that is covering this corridor. This switch powers everything covering that corridor. But if we want this to be roaming horde proof and deal with them that way, then that is some different. That's a different beast, because then we got to leave the whole thing powered all the time. Maybe we use switches just for the guns, since, you know, they'll blow through ammunition, but we can leave the electric fences going all the time. Maybe if we do some blade traps or something, or we could do some of the dart traps since those are cheaper, and put maybe some pressure plates so that these are, you know, if this is a dart trap, it's only shooting when the pressure plates in this line are being stood on, so it's not firing all the time. That could be a thing. The electric fences, maybe we could put them on a motion sensor. We could put the blade traps on a motion sensor. Maybe that's the answer. So maybe we do still, I think I'm still going to build this as a horde thing, as a blood moon horde with the things across here. But what needs to be sorted out, and I think, you know, looking at this now, that wall is not going to be there. That wall is going to be here, so that it's part of this wood floor. But this is what happened, was I had like all of this built out, and it was like 12, went out almost to here. It came out roughly to these almost, and it was 3 high, and it was a full square. And then I started looking at that, realized all that, realized this needed to be bigger. Also that it was just, if there's gonna be other things in here, there needs to be room to move around. Like if we decided we were gonna put a gun right there, you know, when that was the edge of the frame, like, oh crap, that's in the way. So there were some things to sort out. So this had to get bigger, and then I had to pick up, it was about 500, give or take, plus or minus 50, like somewhere between 450 and 550 rebar frames I had set down out here, and I had to pick them all up, and that sucked. But, you know, we did it. That's cool. So I can luckily rebar frames are pretty friendly, so we can do this same kind of mock-up business. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, go away, go away. But yeah, I mean, doing this. Oh, dang it. Luckily, I didn't lose. I didn't lose any of the rebar frames. I didn't drop any of them like I did there. Believe it or not, since I was such a professional picking up wood frames. Man, I think drinking more carbonated adult beverage did not help. But that's kind of where we're at, and that's where my head is. So I got a lot of digging to do. At the very least, I want to get these things mocked up. Like, I want to build these things in those places so we can get these frames out of here. And then for the time being, I'll just fill that hole in with some flagstone. And we'll do the same thing on that one over there. I don't think, I mean, I'm just looking at the time investment on that. That's probably going to take us damn near to day 21, which I'm feeling like we're probably going to have to do over there again. But that's going to have to get built up. I'm also going to get bored. I know I'm going to get bored because this is going to be tedious, because I'm going to need to dig out some dirt, get, underneath all this. And there's just the grind. I might run out of resources. That could be a thing. Oh, look at all this loot. Hooray. But that's where we're at. And that is our plan. But it's going to be boring to watch, so I'm going to do a lot of stuff off camera. So we may jump a couple of days again as I try to make some progress on all this stuff. But I'm going to stop talking, and whatever happens, I'll tell you about it in the next episode, because this one's over, because I do not want to have another long episode. And it's already been an episode of me just running my yapper, and we didn't really do anything. So I hope you're still with me. And if you are, go down, play with those interactables. Please, please, please give me your thoughts and your feedback on what we're doing here. I'm begging. Let me know. Yeah. And stay classy.